Hello. Corporations. They are the true assholes of life. Like I say, they bill us, they give us loans, and we have to work our ass off for everything. So we don't have time for anything. Some of us don't have time because time is always being. Corporations stole all my time, you know, because it's always their time. If you notice that, it's always their time, their schedule, and everything. What we have to do to make them have profit. You know, I noticed that because I'm having a problem with AT&T because they want me to be available between 8 and 4 p.m. Talk about fucking selfish bullshit. I had to work. I gotta go out of my time for them to install AT&T Wi-Fi in my fucking home. You know, so why should why should I conform to them? That's the question. Why should I conform to these fucking assholes for their time? Because it's always in their time. It's never in my time, you know? So corporations do not have feelings. You know, people who work in corporations do not have feelings. So I'm saying it's okay to say fuck you to corporate people. You know, to poor people out there, it's okay to say fuck you. You know? It's okay to say fuck you. Because you need to say it to them sometimes. Because they're completely asshole. They don't know what the meaning. They don't even know what the mean. They don't know what no means. So they make it more complicated. So they push them. They push their fucking greed. They push their greed to fucking it's like they want to keep you within their system so they can profit off of you. So yeah, you know, corporate people are the true assholes of life, because you don't have a life. You really don't have a life. You know, you work 9 to 5. You work fucking 14 hours. You know, me working 10, 14 hours a day. It's like you have to revolve around them. It's always you revolve around them. You know. In America, we are definitely slaves in America. The way they treat us, we are definitely fucking slaves in America, because they don't give a fuck. You know, all they give a fuck is about themselves. That's it. That's the reality of it. Corporations, only thing they give a fuck is about themselves. That's all they care about. You know, because we have to take. I gotta take my time living on this fucking planet. You know, I was born on this planet. I'm taking my time for them. You know. You know, why should they take my time for their fucking greedy ass fucks? You know, it's my time. You know, but no, it's the other way around. It's their time. I don't have time. I'm just a fucking mindless robot. You know. Gotta take everything out. I have to go out of my way for them. You know, I have to go find a job because it doesn't make any sense. Why do we have to go find a job? Because we got to make all these corporate assholes rich. That's what you do. You make corporate assholes rich. You know, you pay bills. You're paying a bill. You're making a corporate asshole rich. That guy is fucking feeding off you so much. Feeding off every bit of your life. You know, the people who bill you loves feeding off your life. You know, and they like to put fear on you by feeding off on your life. You know, just like a vampire. Like I said, this is a vampire culture. Corporate people are vampires. They don't want to admit that they are vampires, but they are. You know, there will always be a vampire until they fucking figure it out that, you know, you can't control everybody. You can't. It's like, you know, you gotta question them. You know, It's your time. Human beings, especially you poor people out there, it's your time. So they're stealing your time on this planet, you know? You only got 120 years, and you got to work at least 60 of those years for them. So they're stealing your time for them, you know? So yeah, you have a short ass lifespan, you know, 120. I mean, you're lucky you get 120. So yeah, and you're working 80, you know, 60 to 80 years of your time. I mean, you got to go through high school. You got 12 years of high school, 4 years of college, but still, you know, it's like think about it. You know, you work 40, you work till you're 80 years old. So they stole your time on this planet. They have stolen your time. They have stolen your life for their profit. That's what they done. That's the reality of it, you know. And then one thing about it, if you get out of it, you know, then you're much worse. If you leave corporation, then you're much worse. Then they're really gonna fuck you if you leave them, because the way you lose both ways when you live in a world like this. You lose both ways. It doesn't matter. You know, they'll give you the hype, say, "Oh, you're free, you can go anywhere," but in reality, you can't, because they stolen all the land. It's like they stolen everything, every part of this land. So you can't do shit in this fucking world. So they give you all the lies, and they tell you all the lies about this reality. You know, that's all they do is lie. Oh, look at that big old accident. This is what I hate about the working world. Everybody's in a rush for nothing, you know? It's ridiculous how fucked up we are, you know? Yeah. It's like, if you were born in this world, why are you giving up your life for corporate greed? You know, why are you giving up your life for corporate greed? I'm just asking you a simple question, you know? So yeah, you know, you gotta answer. It's like you guys don't have no ball. Do not question these greedy motherfuckers, you know? Because you know the reason why they don't want you to speak out against them. They don't like you to speak out against them. Because they feel like that, you know, that's a threat to their fucking profit, to their privilege, you know. It's okay, you know, the people who have privilege, you know, is the most fucking dishonest people on this fucking planet, you know. The most dishonest people, they lie, and that's all they do is lie and be dishonest with you, you know. To make you believe in them, in this reality. You know, this reality, your life is yours. It's not for the profit makers. Your life is yours. So why are you giving up 40 years of your life to these fucking greedy ass fucks? That's what I'm asking you. He said, why are you giving up? Because, you know, it's like they're the one who's giving you the laws. They're the one who's telling you how to live, and they're the one who's you gotta question all these fucking things. You know, you gotta question everything about this reality. Because you know the true criminals. To me, the true criminals are the corporate people, the corporations themselves. They're the true criminals. They stolen your time on this planet, and they stolen your life. That's what they have. So you can't fulfill anything in life. In this reality, your life is based on a useless piece of paper, and you know, it's a useless piece of paper, and it's like, and you based everything about that. You know, it's like materialism is so useless. There's no meaning to it. You know, it's like when you die, you can say, "Oh yeah, I had a fucking 1962 Camaro," you know. So what the fuck? You know, you can't take the Camaro with you. You can't take money with you when you die. So what the fuck is it? What's the fucking meaning to life if you're gonna fucking make somebody else rich? You know? That's one thing I don't get. You know what's the fucking meaning of you're making somebody else rich and somebody's taking your time on this planet away from you, you know? It shows you how ignorant and stupid we really are as human beings on this fucking planet, you know, because we listen to the politics, we listen to religious fuckheads, you know, we listen to everybody, that everything that relates to business, and you call that life, you know? That's not fucking life. You don't know life. No human on this planet doesn't even know what life is, you know? If you were born on the planet and you only have 120 years to live, 120 years to live, and 70% of that, I say 80, 90% of that, if you're lucky, you know, is mostly profiting somebody else. That's what I'm saying. 90%. I say 90%. You have to rely on the corporations. You poor people, you don't have guarantees for retirement with these greedy ass fucks. I'm telling you, I'm gonna be straight out with you fuckers out there. You have no guarantees, because they're nothing but liars, cons, and they're scam, and they're just a modern day mafia. That's what they are. Corporations are modern day mafia. That's what they are. You know, whether you like it or not, that's the truth. You know. The billing company is nothing but a modern day mafia. You know, this is modern. You call this modern? You live in a modern society? Fuck no, you don't live in a modern society at all. You live in somebody else's fucking profit, you know? They feed off of you. They put fear on you, because if you don't pay, they put fear on you. So you tell me what's so positive about putting fear on people if they don't pay, you know? This is corporate people. Tell me about putting fear on people, you know, if you want some, you know, it's like they could take away, and they give it to you and take it away whenever they want, you know? It's like they give you the hype, and if you don't pay, they'll take it away. That's basically the way it works. That's the part they don't tell you in corporations. It's like they don't want to say, they want to live in their delusional minds to believe that they are so positive, but they're not really that positive at all, you know? They're nothing but liars, scammers, and con men for life, you know? And the education system is bullshit too. You know, I'm going to tell you, the education system is pure bullshit. Because you're not really learning nothing. You're learning how to be a slave. And they're breeding you too. It's like they bred you. They only take certain people, you know? They only take the one, you know? It's like, it's funny how education is, you know? Like I said, education should be for free. You know, the health should be for free. You know? Human beings should be able to do anything that they want to fulfill their life, not fulfill the corporate life, because you're not really fulfilling anything. The only thing you're fulfilling their privilege, not your life, you know? It's like what's funny about corporations, they lower you. You know, they have standards. You got the poor, the middle class, the rich, and the super rich. You know, that shows you how pathetic we really are when you have a class system in this reality. You know, it shows you how you treat each other. You don't treat each other fairly in a system like this. You do not treat each other fairly. You actually you degrade the poor people. Rich people degrade the poor people. I'm gonna be straight up fuck with you fuckers out there. Rich people degrade the poor people. You know, it's funny that the Christians here degrade the poor people because they want to be like the rich people. You know, if you notice the way they act, you know, they always degrade people. So that tells you how negative they really are in this reality. You know, Christians are you know, what's funny about Christianity is like, yeah, they're keeping the negativity going. The negativity to keep going, and they call that positivity, you know. But in reality, they support the rich assholes, the rich ass pedophiles. That's what they do. Because that's all I hear from a Christian. It's like they support their rich ass pedophiles, you know. And they always look up to the rich ass pedophiles. And it's funny about Christianity. It's like it's funny about the human trafficking. Christianity is no different from the fucking the liberals, you know, the atheists, Christians and the atheists. It's like it all happened underneath us, and we have to listen to these Christian fuckers to ignore this shit, but the reality of what the shit is, you know. It's bullshit. Okay, have a nice day.